Yes, welcome you all to the next video lecture of this EMTL series of lecture videos. So in this lecture video, we will discuss a small concept of vector calculus in the part 5 of this lecture video, that is gradient of a scalar V. Okay. Now gradient of a gradient of a scalar field V is a vector that represent both the magnitude and that represent the both magnitude and direction direction of maximum space rate of increase of V. So here del V represents, it is a gradient. So the gradient of a, I will write the definition here, the gradient of a scalar V represents, that is a scalar field V is a vector. It is a vector actually. Okay, it is a vector. It is a vector that represents both magnitude and direction in the of the maximum space rate increase of V. So here we are going to take, it is a scalar, so the gradient of a scalar field V is, it is a vector. So actually it is a del V, it is a vector. Vector means we know which is having both magnitude and direction, represents both magnitude and direction of the maximum space rate increase of V. As the volume, that is field, is increasing, the direction and the magnitude is also going to increase. That is the internal meaning of the statement of the gradient. Okay, so we are going to develop a small mathematical equation for del V by taking one small graphical manner, that is by writing in a graphical manner. Let us draw that graphical analysis here, how we are going to develop the equation. So let me take the XYZ coordinate system here, Cartesian coordinate system. This is x axis, y axis, and this is a z axis. So now what I am going to do is, I am going to take the contours here. Okay, so this is the contours here. So now I am taking here point P1 here, point P1, and here point P2. Okay, so I am going to take a displacement vector here like this and like this. So the angle between them is theta here. So let us take, this is volume V1, that is field V1, V2 and V3 and so on. Okay, V3 and so on. So this is going to increase the constant. So it is going to, this field is going to have the increase delta V constant. Okay, as we take, suppose if I take V2 here, it will be equivalent to V1 plus del V here, delta V, means there is a constant increase in the field V as the volume is increasing, as the dV is increasing. Okay, so from the figure we can write that the mathematical expression. So now from this diagram we are going to express the mathematical expression. The mathematical expression for gradient can be obtained that is by evaluating the difference between, so that is by evaluating the difference between field dV, So here we are having the fields V1, V2 and so on. So as the maximum space rate increase there is field dV here. So the difference between these contours d1 and v1 and v2 is constant, delta v is increasing constant here. Okay, so here from the figure, let us take this as figure A. That is figure A. That is the point we are having, point P1 to P2. So point P1 to P2 we are having, and the contours here V1 V2 are where V1 V2 are constant contours on which V is constant. Where here V1 comma V2 and V3 are contours. Contours means circles here. Contours on which V is constant. Okay, V is constant here. Now we will write the mathematical expression for this one. So that is, as we have said, that the difference between the field dV is we are going to calculate. That is dV we are going to write like this. dV is equal to dou V by dou x of Ax plus dou V by dou y of Ay plus dou V by dou z of Az. So this is the expression for the difference, difference between the field dV. Okay. Now similarly, now we will try to modify this equation dV. Now I will take this equation dou by dou x of dou V by dou x of Ax. Sorry, here we are having dx, not dx. dz, okay, not dou V by dou x into dx, dou V by dou y into dy, dou V by dou z into dz, and I am going to convert this equation to like this: dou V by dou x into Ax plus dou V by dou y into Ay plus dou V by dou z into Az in dot. I will take the displacement vector here, dx Ax plus dy Ay plus dz Az. Okay. So now if I take the dot product of these, I will get the same. So if you take Ax dot Ax is 1 and dou V by dou x into dx, again we will get the same. Next same, that is dou V by dou y into dy into Ay dot Ay is 1. So dou V by dou z into dz, okay, Az dot Az is 1. So for our convenience, let us take, let G is equal to, we will take this one, that is dx Ax plus dy Ay plus dz Az. So now I get here like this, this one, not this one. So this is di for our convenience, and G is this one. So this entire part is G will take, that is dou V by dou x into Ax plus dou V by dou y into Ay plus dou V by dou z into Az. Now this equation becomes dV is equal to, I can write G dot di. Now you can see we have converted the field difference, the dV, that is from point P1 to P2 we are having. This is the displacement vector di from point P1 to P2, and we are going to take the dot product of this gradient and this di. So we are going to have the dot product of G dot di. So the dot product of two vectors is given by like this, that is we know that the basics A dot B is given by mod A mod B cos theta, that is A dot B. So dot product of, so similarly I can write here as G dl cos theta like this, okay, dv. So now I will take the here not we going to get the dot here. So I can write here like this, dv by dl is equal to G cos theta, I can write here. So finally I have got dv by dl is equal to G cos theta. Let us take this as equation number 1 G, then this as equation number 2, equation number 2 G, this one as equation number 1, equation number 2, and equation number this one 3, and this is equation number 4. Now you can see dV by dl will be maximum. So when we are going to get maximum, cos 0, that is cos 0, if you take the angle between the two vectors is 0 is maximum, okay. let me erase this one. I will write again here. I will write here. So now I can write the angle between them. Suppose, so here di is the differential displacement, what I have wrote here, displacement vector. Di is the displacement vector, between points P1 and P2. So you can observe here we are having di displacement vector, that is P1 to P2, that is P1 to P2 here, and theta is the angle between G and di, and theta is the angle between di and G. Okay, so we are having differential displacement and di. Okay, so from this we know that dV by dl is maximum when we are having theta is equal to 0. When theta is equal to 0, we can observe from the equation number 4, when theta is equal to 0, dV by dl is maximum. That is, we get here as dV by dl is equal to G. So we get as G here. Okay, now dV by dl is known as normal derivative. Okay, where dV by dl is known as normal derivative. dV by dl is known as normal derivative. Okay, now from this, so G has magnitude. So from this we can say that G has both magnitude and direction, those and that is and those of maximum rate of increase of V. So now we can conclude that G is having both, that is we can say that is G is having both, G has both magnitude and direction, has both magnitude and direction that represent that is those of maximum direction, that is those of the maximum rate of increase of E, maximum rate of increase of V. So that is, as the V is increasing, that is it is going to maintain the vector, that is G is going to maintain the vector, that is it is going to have both magnitude as well as direction as the field dV is going on increasing. It is like, suppose this is similar to an example. Suppose if you throw a stone in a still water, the stills are, that is the waves, the water is making ripples. So it is similar to that one only. Okay, V1, V2. So that ripples are going to have some constant. Okay, right? Similarly, by definition, so we'll write the definition here. By definition G, by definition G, G is the grad of V, G is gradient of V, okay, G is the gradient of V. So now we can write del V as del V is equal to, or grad V also we can write, grad of V. So grad of V means gradient of V is given by, for the Cartesian. So for Cartesian I can write here, Cartesian coordinates, it will be equivalent to dou by dou x of Ax plus dou by dou y of Ay plus dou by dou z of Az. Similarly, we are having for cylindrical as well as for spherical coordinates. So now we will write in cylindrical coordinates. Cylindrical coordinates, del V will be equivalent to, del V is equal to, we are having rho phi z, that is dou by dou rho of A rho plus 1 by rho dou by dou phi of A phi plus dou by dou z of Az. So the scaling factor we are going to take, that is in the denominator, as we are having the differential displacement di, that is d rho a rho plus rho d phi a phi plus dz az. So the scaling factor for that one is rho. Now we are going to take 1 by rho of that one. Okay. Now for spherical coordinate system, spherical coordinates, the del v becomes, spherical coordinates del v becomes, that is we are having r theta phi, that is dou by dou r of ar plus 1 by r dou by dou theta of a theta plus 1 by r sin theta dou by dou phi of a phi. So these are the three formulas we have to remember for the gradient of that is del v or gradient of v of a scalar field v. So we have to remember these things. Okay. Now for this following computation formula, so we are having some computation formulas on gradient. Let us see that one. Computation formulas are there, so which are similar to that of the differentiation formulas. Following computation formulas of on gradient. So that is gradient, that is del v. Suppose if you are having u del into u plus v plus u. So we know that del v plus del u. So we can expand this one, del v plus del u. And similarly for this is for addition. Similarly we can do for u by v, that is del of v by u we can take. So it is very same. Or we are having del vu, in first we will take the product here, del vu, v del u plus u del v. So this is another formula which is similar to that of the differentiation formulas. And last one, that is third one, is del of v by u, u by v formula, that is u square, that is u del v minus v del u. So this is another formula. And also we are having last one, x power n, that is v into del into v power n, that is we get n into v power n minus 1 into del v. So these are the formulas which we are going to have for the computation formulas for the gradient, means del v. So we have to remember these four formulas for the computation of del v gradient. Okay, now let us take some properties. Okay, where, so here u and v are scalars here, u and v are scalars here, where we have used u and v are scalars, and n is an integer. Next, some properties are there. Following are properties of the gradient. So few properties are there. After that we will wind up this session. So as we have seen that the magnitude of del v is equivalent to the maximum rate of change of v per unit distance. So per unit distance means we are having v1, v2, v3 and so on. Okay, so you can see, so the magnitude of del v equals the maximum rate of change in v per unit distance. So that is the first property we are having, fundamental properties of scalar field v. Fundamental properties of scalar field v, that is the maximum magnitude of del v, the magnitude of del v is equals the of del v equals the maximum rate of increase, rate of change of v per unit distance. So per unit distance we are having. So you can see, so you can observe this from the following diagram. So per unit distance we are having per unit distance the maximum rate of change. So that is, if we take v2 minus v1 we are having del v, and from v3 minus v2 we are having del v. So we are having per unit distance there is a maximum rate of change. Okay, next we are having del v points in the direction. So we are going to give the direction. Okay, what is the direction of del v? Del v points in the direction means the gradient v points in the direction, it is also going to point in the maximum rate of change. Okay, points in the direction of the maximum rate of change of v, So here you can see the direction. So this is the direction of the maximum rate of change of v. Okay, so it is pointing in the towards that direction. Okay, that is why here the second point states. And third point, that property is del v at any point is perpendicular. So you can see del v is perpendicular to the point. So you can see from this the differential displacement is perpendicular to the point P1 and P2. So that is the third point represents. Del v at any point is perpendicular to the field to the constant surface v, that passes the point. Okay, that passes the point. So you can observe that is from P1 to P2. So you can observe this property from this diagram, that is it is having perpendicular to the surface. So here P1 to P2 it is making perpendicular. Okay, it is going perpendicular. Next, fourth point, the projection of, so you know the scalar projection and vector projection also. Okay, so here we are going to do the projection of del v in the direction of unit vector. Okay, the projection of del v in the direction of a unit vector A, is del v dot A. So I am going to take the projection of del v in the direction of a unit vector del v dot A, is called the directional derivative, And finally we are having the fifth property, that is if A is equal to del v. So if we are going to take A is equal to del v, A is said to be the scalar potential of A. Sorry, V is said to be the scalar potential of A. Scalar potential of A. So these are the properties of the gradient of a scalar field V. So from this diagram all the properties are clear, that is the magnitude and the direction and the del v is going to point perpendicular to the direction from the any surface, and projection of del v is in the direction of unit vector. So if you are going to take del v dot A, that is any vector, unit vector, then it is called directional derivative of A. Okay, directional derivative, it is called directional derivative. And finally, if A is equal, suppose if you are taking A is equal to del v, and then V is said to be the scalar potential of A. So this is about the gradient of a scalar V. So in the next video lecture we will take some more topics in the next topics of vector calculus, the remaining topics of vector calculus. So hope you understood this video. So if at all if you are having any doubts, put in the form of comments, and also try to share this video and subscribe this video, and maximum share to all. Okay, thank you, take care.